What's going on, guys? Zephyrnix here. So I'm gonna try a little something a little different here. Right now, as you see right here, got the video here. Got one of my favorite entertainers from Japan right here, Yamchi. So definitely go ahead and check her stuff out. I meant that more ways than one. If you are actually, if you watch Log Horizon, you guys may actually know her music. She is actually the ending theme, the first and second season ending theme. Great entertainer, and she does good music here too. So definitely want to go ahead and check her out. That's Yum Chi. If you're doing a search for her, it's Yum Star Chi or asterisk Chi, like that. Anyway, so check it out. Oculus Rift. PlayStation Morpheus. Of course, I don't have a Project Morpheus in front of me. PlayStation Morpheus, Project Morpheus, whatever. Here's the thing. These are game changers. These are going to be game changers. This is literally going to change the way that we play games. It already has. Okay, I'm dead serious. Like, I absolutely love this device. I've used this device on multiple things. Games that don't support it, games that do support it, little demos. I gotta say, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of talk about experiences with them all. But basically, this is not. A lot of people might think it's a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. This is real right here. This is a game changer. It literally changes the way it changes. It's literally such a game changer that literally by the name game changer defines the Oculus Rift or Project Morpheus. Basically, by that, it can literally, if it's done correctly, you can go ahead and take the same exact game, make this fully functional with it, and it will bring it to a whole new experience. Like, dead serious. It brings it to a whole new experience. Allow me to go ahead and talk about two different games I actually played using the Oculus Rift. One is Euro Truck 2, I think it was, and the other one is Elite Dangerous. So I played Euro Truck 2. Basically, you put this on, it makes you feel like you're actually inside the truck, and of course, if you have great headphones, that helps too, because you hear the truck, the engine, and different things like that. So it really feels like I'm actually in the truck, actually going ahead doing my deliveries, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a literal night and day when you go ahead. Literal night and day, actually. This is the first time that the night and day reference actually works, because when you have this on versus when you have this off, you see the same exact things, but it's a total different experience, just like with night and day. So there you go. Woo! Anyway, so yeah, this is it does that with that. And then you also have, hold on a second. Sorry, she looks so good. Anyway, so the other thing is Elite Dangerous. Now, Elite Dangerous was a real good experience too, because Elite Dangerous, unlike Euro Truck kind of added on the Oculus Rift to the game already, but what Elite Dangerous did was, before the game was actually completed, they were working on the Oculus Rift, so they actually was able to import the Oculus Rift directly into the game before it was even launched. And I gotta say, it looks amazing. Check the link in the description below to go ahead and see me doing some gameplay when I first started playing this. I'm a noob, so bear with me. But I gotta say, I love the way that it actually showed me inside the ship. I felt like I was inside the ship. Got nauseated at certain times, like slightly, because of the fact that I went to hyperspeed or hyperspace rather, or whatever it was. It's a great experience, and I got to say, I'm looking forward to playing games with this. Like, seriously, not just this, but Project Morpheus, which will be available for both the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. For the record, we'll go ahead and I'm not going to say makes the 3D on the Nintendo 3DS irrelevant, but it's going to make the 3D on the 3DS irrelevant, okay? I'm just saying. Overall, though, I got to say, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to pick up a Vita, PlayStation 4, and Project Morpheus when it comes out, just to go ahead and kind of look it over, because I'm really starting to get into VR here. Now, of course, which VR platform will I focus mostly on, of course, is PC. Granted that this Project Morpheus most likely will be able to work with the Xbox One and the Nintendo Wii U. The thing about it is that the Wii U will most likely, here's the thing. It's up, like, from a technical standpoint, I can definitely see that this actually working for both systems, the the Xbox One and the Wii U. The problem, of course, is if Nintendo and Microsoft are going to allow them to implement it. That's always the problem with going on consoles. That's the reason why I left them behind. So now I get to go ahead and check out I'm using on the PC, and when you're like I said before, it's about software too. So if the software is not actually supported, then you'll have to find software which will allow you to go ahead and kind of see it in 3D. So the lowest default is here. It's like 3D. So you know, like a 3D movie, which oh yeah, I watched a 3D movie on that. I'll actually get to it in a minute here. So you might have software that will go ahead and support 3D, so you'll be able to see the game in 3D, which is about that's what happens when this is not supported, you know. But when it's supported, it's an awesome experience. It's a game changer. You need to go ahead and get this. You know, first person shooters are great with this. Space sims are awesome with this. I can't wait to see what was it? Star Citizen with this as well. Keep in mind too. Let me go ahead and talk about the movie real quick. So I did go ahead and see how a 3D movie would look on this, and basically the 3D movie that I saw was actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, was it good? Actually, yes, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best, and that may have been because of the way the movie was made. Maybe, I'm not sure. I want to try some other movies out there too, but it was definitely good. It was definitely worth this. I'm actually to the point where I wanted to pick up more than one of these, so I can go ahead and share with my wife, so we can watch 3D movies and whatnot. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I do plan to pick some more up, but I don't know if I'm going to wait until later on or just go ahead and do it now. So I might just wait. I don't know. Like, that's how deep I'm into it right now, because it has so many different applications that at this point I'm just looking forward to it. But there's other things going on too. I want to bring up, and then I'm going to talk a little bit on the Project Morpheus after this. Basically to the point where I forgot. Well, anyway, I forgot what I was going to say actually. But I want to bring up Project Morpheus now. Now, Project Morpheus on the PlayStation Vita as well as the PlayStation 4 is also going to be a game changer. Sure, you're going to see a lot of space sims on there, and not all games will actually support this. Hopefully, most will, but not all of them will. But you can pretty much take everything that I said in Project Morpheus. I'm assuming everything I said about the Oculus Rift and put it into Project Morpheus. It's funny because Sony did make mention, actually I do remember I was going to say, Sony did make mention of how the camera is going to work in conjunction with Project Morpheus and also PlayStation Move. And so, like, I'm like, well, that's good. And they also kind of took a shot at the Oculus Rift, because the Oculus Rift only does visual. At least that's what they thought. Come to find out that the Oculus Rift actually purchased one thing called Nimble VR and another VR company. Now, the first VR company, Nimble VR, is actually working on a camera that will actually go ahead and allow you to move your hands in a virtual space. So basically what it'll do is it has on top of here, it actually has a camera that hooks up right there, and it shines downwards and in an arc. So that way it'll actually detect your hands. Now this is actually the same company that was working behind Kinect and Kinect 2.0. So with Kinect 2.0, I already know it's going to work, seeing that it's a close-up camera, you know, with the technology that was behind Kinect 2.0, because 2.0 does work. You know, I've actually used it, and it does work. So imagine that with the camera close up, it's definitely going to work. So that's one thing too. Or if you're not a camera guy, you can go ahead and get the actual gloves, which will also go ahead and allow you to put in the game as well. And that's with PC. The other company, I forget the company's name is, but they also bought Oculus also bought, or Facebook rather, bought another company, and this one actually will go ahead and kind of, I think it scans what's around you, and it kind of dictates everything like that. So it's really bringing like a whole virtual scape. I'm not 100% sure. I need to think on it for a while. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on in regards to how they're going to go ahead and implement this and how they're going to go ahead and put this through. But I'm very excited so far, definitely for the Oculus Rift. My thoughts on what they're going to do is something a little more a little better than what Project Morpheus has. And I know I'm saying that because of the fact that I know how the camera works, and the camera, the cameras that are on the VR, you know, that Oculus just bought are more superior than those cameras right there. So, you know, there's a couple things going with it. Not to mention with the PlayStation Move, you pretty much are limited to pressing the buttons, really, and, you know, aside from the movement there, where with this, you actually have fingers to move, as well as if they have the gloves, you also have the fingers to move as well, and it scans your whole entire your arm. So as soon as you reach out your arm, it'll detect it. So it is what it is anyway. So definitely game changers. These are not gimmicks. I just wanted to go ahead and say that. Let me know what you guys think about VR, you know, and you know, we come a long way since the Virtual Boy, right? Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. I'm out.